At Service FM, we know every workplace is different. Every challenge is unique. That's why we personalise our services to our customers' different needs across different industries. From medical to mining and manufacturing, hospitality to healthcare, commercial to defence. So when you need to create a better work environment, you need Service FM. Proud partner with Football South Australia.
Adelaide wakes up with 5AA, David Penberthy and Will Goodings. Tom Wren for sport. Jade Robran on the scene as it happens. Jess Adamson with the news that matters to Adelaide. Breakfast with David and Will, bringing together the names you trust with everything you need to know to start your day. Always live, always local and only on 5AA. Always Adelaide.
Welcome to round 18 of the Apex Steel Women's National Premier League. Which sees Football SA taking on Adelaide Uni. These sides sit next to each other, 6th and 7th on the table. And that table currently West Adelaide on top, just the one defeat all season. Salisbury into Comets, Bacalla, and Campbelltown City make up the top 5, then followed by Football SA, Adelaide Uni, Metro Stars, Modbury Vista and Flinders Uni round them out. Lots of fixture changes this weekend to hopefully keep ourselves away from the horrible weather conditions that are forecast to take place tomorrow and also Sunday. They weren't here too long ago. Football SA played catch up round 13 here on Monday. So 2 games in the week. And round 18 for them follows round 13. Their side tonight, Mia Trimboli in goals. Lucy Wicks. Tegan Mychef, Erin Prince, Ava G, Sophie Tarasenko, Michaela Holdcroft, Ruby King, Elena Vega, Daisy Drinkwater, and Maeve Nicholas comes in. Marley Gray also makes her way into the starting lineup. And the 3 changes for Adelaide Uni. Maddie Box, Charlotte King and Sam Maudsley will come out of the starting lineup. Emily Bachero, Savannah Frisbee and Isabella Asiello come into the side. That played in their 3-1 loss to Bacalla last week. We're away here at Service FM Stadium. Chilly night, but no wind. And thankfully, no rain. Play gets started on the outer side. Adelaide Uni quickly into action. Long ball down the line has missed the target. Football SA in their flashy red strip. These sides sitting 6th and 7th, as I said, on the table. Burton, Simmons, and that's now cut off by Vega. Spread it wide to Ruby King, who's happy to let that run. Flying solo here tonight. There are a couple of other games on. Let's work from Vega. Who shoveled that over to Morv Nicholas. He's come into the side. First shot away for the night. Wasn't going to trouble Claudia Jenkins. The Football SA making life hard here really for Adelaide Uni. Simmons. From my vantage point up here in the offices, and blindside us to just behind the players' race. Cut off by Simmons, but again they've turned it over. Nicholas through the middle of Service FM Stadium. Back in the 1-2. Work with Marley Gray. Nicholas. Both these two into the starting lineup. She's won herself a corner. First one of the night. Ella Carvalho makes way for more Villiers. Top of the 18-yard box, Holdcroft strikes. Took her time. Queued it up. Laid back slightly on the shot. Elevated over the crossbar, so had better of the running so far. Again, she finds herself in the middle of the park as Vega controls it there. It's a lovely first time touch from Draw in the in and away. It's it into the 18-yard box. Header on. Didn't have any petrol on it. Easily wrapped up by Jenkins. Delightful ball into the 18-yard box. Mia Trimboli caught into the action for the first time tonight. It's 5.5 minutes gone here on a scoreboard that shows 0-0. The One World LED and Sportal Systems scoreboard for all your indoor and outdoor display digital needs. And of course, doing it all here for RA8. Again, a long strike. Probably was never going to test the keeper. Had a wall of players to get through. Wandered all the way back to Trimboli. They renovate the attack again. Nicholas. Chat to a local member who backs you and your team. Better to be a member with RAA. Here in the Apex Steel Women's National Premier League. They've played a couple of times already this season. Round 1, in fact. Kicked the season off. Did well to control that. Did Gray then to get another good ball into the 18-yard box. Jenkins read it best. Comfortably the busier of the two keepers. Tried a couple of times down that outer side. This time they two get through. Searching run from Frisbee. Now the square ball, and Trimboli picks that off. Got some help from Did Vega. They're in a little bit of trouble. Draw water in the gloves, a bit of an indication of the temperature. Lots of beanies in the crowd, puffer jackets. No doubt the hot food van and the coffee van is getting a workover. Given up by Wicks. Adelaide Uni can attack again, this time into the 18-yard box. But running away from goal, always tough to generate any sort of power. Running the opposite way. Adelaide Uni now have just started to find a bit of possession in Football SA's front half. I'd have to say early in the game, for the first probably 5-6 minutes, it was all played in their defensive half. And they're going to get another reprieve here. Other games going on. Adelaide Comets take on Salisbury Inter. Campbelltown City take on Metro Stars. And Flinders Uni sit at the bottom of the table without a win, taking on top of the table West Adelaide. And Modbury Vista and West Torrens Bacalla round out round 18. The referee was all over that. Free kick in, obviously too far out to score, but possibly something on the training track that can be unleashed. Three in the wall, taking it pretty serious, Adelaide Uni. Drop it into the 18-yard box. Hacked out of there. Dodgy bounce for Aaron Prince. Goes back and wins it, can reset. Draw water. Was one for Vega to chase. She was too keen to do so. Borton. Delightful first touch from Richardson. Gets involved again, Richardson. Square ball, right on the 18-yard, right on the spot. Shot away straight at Trimboli. Either side of her. And Adelaide Uni would have been celebrating. Couldn't have hit that any straight at the keeper if she tried. On the One World LED Sportal scoreboard, it still remains 0-0. How different it could have been. That last little passage of play has invigorated Adelaide Uni. No doubt Football SA will be looking just to, again, settle the nerves, settle the play, take some control. Mychef loses out. Tarasenko happy to let it run. Make sure the keeper stays warm. She's going to be called on again here, Trimboli, and she's fast off her line. Good passage here for Adelaide Uni. Turn and touch from Morgan. Wide run comes from Richardson. Morgan lays it back. Borton does the same. All the way to Jenkins. Through ball was snuffed out. Flag stays down. Foot race. Three of them converge. Smashed out of there. Draw water. Turn. Or the flick. The idea was perfect. From Vega to King, who eventually keeps her feet. And then steals it. Breaks into the 18-yard box. Runners in the middle. Squares it up. The deflection went nowhere. Spun like a top. The flag has gone up. Ball went out. Ruby King will be scratching her head as to how that ball ended up where it did. Almost some carnage in the crowd. The sharp header would have knocked the chips out of someone's hand. From Chloe Richardson. Prince. Very much a fairy tale feel about this Football SA lineup. Prince, King, Disney. Although I'm sure they've heard that a million times. But with the last name like mine, I'm allowed to pick out names. Adrian Pickles in the box here for you. Football SA, round 18 of the Apex Steel Women's National Premier League here at Service FM Stadium in the heart of Jeps Cross. Gray fans it wide into the 18-yard box, streaming onto their draw water. Wicks missed out. Adelaide Uni come up with the scraps. Pass was picked off. Football SA come the other way. The wide runner is Vega. She has it now. King's in the middle. Couldn't get past Burton. Out for another corner. Holcroft deep. Back post. Hits the crossbar. Didn't drop down. Again, they go deep to the back post. Gray, who's worked really in sync with Nichols on that outer side. Football SA coming off a 3-0 win over Flinders on Monday night. They're feeling pretty good about themselves. Donsberg, Draw-Water and Lucy Wicks were getting themselves on the score sheet. Two wins in their last 5 games. And for Adelaide Uni, just the one win. They're coming off a 3-1 loss to Wicalla. Macy Borton, the goal scorer. They lost last week. It was on the back of a win, which for Adelaide Uni broke a run of 3 losses. Both see sides with 5-point buffers either side of them. Football SA 5 points adrift of Campbelltown City. They're sitting 5th above them. And Adelaide Uni sit 5 points behind Football SA. So in a nutshell, 10 points separates 5 and 7th, which is a lot to make up. King. Vega lets it run. Brings Prince involved. Draw-Water. Squares it up. Deflection. Could have been nasty for Jenkins. It's a real purchase on the spin. She was a touch tentative as she sprinted out at it, knowing that she was uncertain which way that was going to go. Vega keeps her feet. Prince does as well. Vega's got one to chase. So's King. Tarasenko. King. Nicholas. Closed in on them now. Football SA. Had their moments, Adelaide Uni. Probably the best shot of the match. Smashed it straight at Mia Trimboli. Football SA have hit the crossbar, but nowhere near as deliberate as Adelaide Uni were. As I said, metres either side. You think it would be home. Ruby King. Searching ball It's going to get to Mia Trimboli first. You can quickly play that out to Ava G. Long ball controlled by Vega to herself. Gets past a couple. Runs itself in the hole. Referee waves it away. Prince who went to go backwards. Miscued that. Richardson involved. But it's happened a couple of times. Get as far as the 18-yard box and Football SA bounce off and come the other way. Vega in the Holdcroft. Off the back post. Draw was back in the middle of the park. It wasn't her running onto that. It was in fact Nicholas. Should have known that. Draw wearing the gloves, as I said. Lovely triangle work. Almost fell. Richardson. She squares it nicely. Got a few up here now. They can break. Tatrian first time squares it. Didn't realise how much time she had. They've got the touch on it, broken the deadlock. Adelaide Uni take the lead. Was unconventional, probably a little scrappy. But they're not going to be fussed at all. It's the One World LED Sportal scoreboard. Shows Adelaide Uni 1. Football SA 0. As so often happens, momentum's going one way. Get an opportunity. As I said, it wasn't crisply taken. Did enough to get the header on it, the deflection. Trimboli stranded, rolled past her and not really even into the back of the net, just over the line. Didn't pick up who that was. .28 minutes gone. 1-0. King strikes. Cries for handball. Never entertained the thought, did the referee. Draw water. With Prince. Oldcroft helped out the rescue mission. First time from Nicholas. Drew a great save from Jenkins. Reflex action from Claudia Jenkins. Keeps her side in front. Tatterin has lost out. Now Holdcroft. One, two fell short. Working hard down that wing. Savannah Frisbee. Read by Simmons. It's been good so far in this first half. It's going to be called on again. King, another searching run. Goes to Vega. Overcooked it. Adelaide Uni can break. In and away. Loved it. The long, wide open option. Richardson thought about it. Simmons. Through the legs. Tatterin. Ended up at Holdcroft's feet. Tarasenko in charge of starting it all up again. Her side trails by 1 goal. Just over half an hour gone in this first half of a round 18 clash. King from range was asking a bit of herself, but not too much of Jenkins. But she does enjoy playing against Adelaide Uni. Scored in the round 1-0 victory. Her goal was the winner. And they met again in round 9. They couldn't be separated, 2 each. Tatterin and KO scorers for Adelaide Uni. Ruby King again. And Marley Donsberg. The scorers for Football SA. So she'll fancy her chances. Will Ruby King against Adelaide Uni if she gets a chance. She's had a look at a few searching runs. Simmons again picking one off. Gets it back in the 1-2 and hit the accelerator. Wanted to get into the 18-yard box. King turns provider for Prince. Here for RAA. Chat to a local member who backs you and your team. Better to be a member with RAA. Hope you're enjoying the coverage so far. Entertaining game action at either end. Morgan. Deliberate ball on the outer side. Maybe too far out. Morgan working with Panagakanos. And Adelaide Uni are off. Morgan squares it. In the middle of Service FM Stadium for Panagakanos. Simmons. That's cut off and away goes Ruby King. She's going to have to do it all on her own if she wants to keep running. Long range strike right at Claudia Jenkins. Got a good piece of that one. Almost gave her a second look at it, did Jenkins. King starting to feel it. Goes again from distance. Putting on a bit of a show, Ruby King, for the good crowd that's made its way out on this cold Adelaide night. Early August. Near on freezing temperatures. Wicks, Vega combine. That's going to be too long. Probably coughed it up a little too easy for Football SA liking. Adelaide Uni repeat the dose. King feet a foot, jump the tackle from Tataran. Retain the ball, retain the play. Ends up with a Holdcraft. Wicks, goal scorer last week, the last game, which is actually this week. And 5 rounds earlier. 1-2, opens this up for Prince. King let it run. He's done that a couple of times. Such a great attacking move to let it run. Defence is almost magnetised to when you're in a reasonable spot. The minute you don't touch it, all of a sudden the defence is frozen, deer in the headlights more often than not. Why did that happen? Where's it going? And if there is another player caravanning in behind you, there is often a free route to goal. Takes some confidence to do, though. As does that. Square ball, another header. High up and under. This time, Trimboli did get a fist on it. Stuck in the corner is Holdcroft. Football SA defence holds tight for the time being, still under pressure. And the outlet of Trimboli all the way back. I wouldn't want to give up another one. Closing in on half time. 39 minutes gone. Long searching ball for Nicholas. Safety first from Sophie Burke. Drawwater tried to let that go. Cannon into her. Morgan. Jenkins. Panagakanos. Went to Borton, but after her first connection, she second-guessed herself. Didn't quite know if she'd got enough on it. Morgan wins out. Cannon's off Burke. Adelaide Uni ball. Right under the One World LED Sportal scoreboard, which is happy reading as far as Adelaide Uni fans go. Claudia Jenkins, the outlet. Borton. Swing it back the other way. Wanted to go route one. Nice work from Wicks to clear her feet. Tarasenko marshalling the troops at centre back. Nearly 42 and a half minutes gone in this first half. 1-0, Adelaide Uni. Lead this one. The battle between 6th and 7th. A win here at Adelaide Uni will get them 2 points closer to Football SA, who sit one spot above them. Here's Simmons. Likes to travel with the ball. And Richardson, who persists and wins out. Then squares another shot on goal. Galmouth scrap, the same as the last time. Diving effort on the line. I think it was Marley Gray. Got herself in front. And probably stopped what was another certain goal. Richardson and Simmons proving a handful down this right-hand side. For Adelaide Uni corner. Goes deep, back post. Panagakinov's the tall target at the front post. Towering over her opponent. Now hits it in reverse. Strike from Borden. And cries of possibly handball to the ref who waved it away. Not that one though. Saw that. He's going to draw a card. Probably look more clumsy than intentional. Big roar from one of the other grounds. Game's been played all over Service FM Stadium. And sounded like there was 50,000 somewhere. Just for those playing along at home, it was Isabella who drew the wrath of the referee. And herself a yellow card. Another free kick. They want a shorter ball. Cleared out by Adelaide Uni. Right on 45 minutes for this first half. First half that probably was dominated by possession by Football SA. Nothing to show for it though. Adelaide Uni had their fair share of action. And in the end had the better of the chances. A couple of good goalmouth scrambles. One cleared off the line. One got through the lot. And they lead 1-0. We'll take a long break when we come back. All of the second half action coming up for you from Service FM Stadium. Don't go anywhere. You're with Adrian Pickles.
For over 25 years, HPG Homes have been helping South Australians build and own their dream home. Whether it's a house and land package, custom build or development, our HPG fixed price guarantee ensures no nasty surprises or price changes along the way. We're committed to quality, affordability and creating a way of life for you and your family. Fixed price turnkey. It's gotta be HPG. HPG Homes.
Introducing Carl's Jr. Star Boxes for taste and value that's out of this world. Choose a tasty ranch, original, Santa Fe or barbecue double cheeseburger and grab a small fries, all for only $6.95. Carl's Jr. Eat like you mean it.
I just want to make an impact.
Hop in.
Where are we going?
There are so many career paths with SAPOL, from operations to CSI. You can walk the beat or work somewhere a little quieter. If you want to make a difference, there's a career at SAPOL for you.
Hey, it's going to be all right.
Call up the search.
Find where you belong in blue. Search SAPOL Careers.
At Service FM, we know every workplace is different. Every challenge is unique. That's why we personalise our services to our customers' different needs across different industries. From medical to mining and manufacturing, hospitality to healthcare, commercial to defence. So when you need to create a better work environment, you need Service FM. Proud partner with Football South Australia.
Playing the ball out now to his right back,
Busy now. Shatira overlapping run. Cittadini struck it well, and he's made it 2-0. Michael Cittadini with a fine right-footed strike. Great play by Satira as well to leave the ball for his.
Plays it short. Atkinson goes low. Atkinson and finds the bottom corner, and there's the goal, the opening goal. Daniel Atkinson.
To internationalist Jared Clark. But Metrostar still have it. Here they come again. Cittadini on his left. Clever. Cuts it back to Gow. And that's Hamish Gow-tastic for 1-0. What a finish. And that'll spark some life into this game.
I think the people involved, you get to meet a lot of people in football, and that's just one of the great things. Not only is the sport great, but the people involved. So fellow referees, players, coaches, even fans. I love officiating because it keeps me involved in football. I was a player, but I don't reckon I could cut it out there anymore, at least at any decent level. But as a referee, I get to be involved in high levels of football. Keeps me involved, keeps me fit, and is great fun. I think I have a moment of this is why I do this every week. It's always good fun to get out there, and there are tough moments, but being resilient and succeeding, even just in the little things throughout a match. I think embracing challenges is such an important skill to learn, and as a referee you surely come across a lot of them, and I certainly have. I reckon give it a go. You will face challenges, but that's a part of it, and I think embracing challenges is such an important skill to learn.
Got an injury on the weekend? Our walk-in sports injury clinic is open Saturdays and Sundays to support you. Located ground floor, Calvary Adelaide Hospital, Wakefield Sports and Exercise Medicine Clinic is keeping you moving.
Adelaide wakes up with 5AA, David Penberthy and Will Goodings. Tom Wren for sport. Jade Robran on the scene as it happens. Jess Adamson with the news that matters to Adelaide. Breakfast with David and Will, bringing together the names you trust with everything you need to know to start your day. Always live, always local, and only on 5AA. Always Adelaide.
For over 25 years, HPG Homes have been helping South Australians build and own their dream home. Whether it's a house and land package, custom build or development, our HPG fixed price guarantee ensures no nasty surprises or price changes along the way. We're committed to quality, affordability and creating a way of life for you and your family. Fixed price, turnkey. It's gotta be HPG. HPG Homes.
We are unbelievably proud to announce today a partnership with Variety, the children's charity, which will result in a scholarship fund for children within the state who are in need of help to participate in the game. The total amount of the fund is going to be $100,000, which is a significant amount, but it's going to support young children access football in the state.
One of the many trademarks that Variety has really is about inclusion and joy and community. And this scholarship partnership speaks to all of that. It allows children to be involved. It allows children from a community program to be involved across all communities. And above all, will provide them with a great sense of joy.
There'll be 3 tiers of scholarships. One of those is a participation scholarship up to $2,000. There will be 2 grants provided for pathway program players up to $5,000, and Tier 3 will be an inclusion scholarship between $500 and $1,000 to support young kids under the age of 18 whose families need support to access the game. We think it's a really important project that we've been working on for a period of time. Variety are an amazing charity. They provide so much support to the local community, and the partnership's been made, with Variety and Football South Australia contributing equally to the fund to the tune of a total amount of $100,000. We think it's an exciting development for the game in the state, and it's with great pride that we announce that today.
Half time here at Service FM Stadium in the match between Football SA and Adelaide Uni. Adelaide Uni lead this one 1-0. Said the 5 other games going on at the moment. A couple of other scores from those games. Nothing to separate Campbelltown and Metro Stars, 0-0. West Torrens lead Modbury Vista 1-0. Salisbury Inter have got the jump on Adelaide Comets 3-1. And in the top V bottom clash, West Adelaide in the first half have piled on 7 goals. Flinders United yet to trouble the scorers. 7-0 at half time. My word. We've got the tight one. Adelaide Uni break from their huddle. We're in there. We're out first in their huddle longest. Got every right to do it what they like. Lead this one 1-0. We'll see how both sides come out of the traps after half time. And they want to either defend, attack. Obviously, the longer we go in this second half without an addition to the score, time becomes very much a factor. But with 45 minutes still to go, not a consideration as yet. No changes to either side, as they were. And it's this time it's Football SA struggling to get out of their own half. Very much the way that Adelaide Uni found themselves when they were at this end of the ground. A couple of good one-touch passes. Creates a little bit of a gap, but it's broken down again. Holdcroft. It's going to go to Trimboli. Had a chance to revisit that goal at half time. Well, I probably did it a bit of a disservice. It was a cleaner strike than I thought. It did actually roll into the back of the netting. And early in this second half, only 2.5 minutes gone in the second half. On the One World LED Sportal scoreboard. And Adelaide Uni have themselves a free kick in a tasty area. It's to the top of the 18-yard box. One out though by Vega, who sprints away. Disney in front of her. So maybe they have made a change. Certainly didn't see that occur. See if I can make that official for you. So I'll keep you posted on that, whether or not she is out there. I think I saw a glimpse of her, but I actually didn't see either side make a change. Ends up running all the way to the last line, then cleared. Little touch from King. Vega, who wanted to take on Burke. Burke one out. Pachero went all the way back to Jenkins. Draw water. They've turned it over in the middle of the park. Little touch. And then we're going to Tarasenko, who cleared. Square ball to Wicks. Deliberate to Vega. Where to control that frisbee. Tataran was brought down. King. Vega cuts inside one. Smashed out of the 18-yard box though, only as far as Wicks. He's going to have to do well to keep this. She can't. Tataran wins out. Might have been happier to let that one play, but they've got rid of it reasonably quickly and they're off. Isabella. Trimboli. And Holdcroft. Gray's going to take it all the way back. Through ball now. Squaring. A G in the middle. Broke down, but they've won themselves another corner. Gone deep to that back post. This time, couldn't be any shorter. King stretches, keeps it in. Draw water. And Wicks. It's into the middle of the 18-yard box. Inside one way, the other. Vega lost out. Adelaide Uni can break and come. So it's a task for Frisbee. Had to really put in the big yards on that ball from Tataran. Marley Gray, little speedster. It was always going to be hard to overhaul her. Here she is again, Marley Gray. It's to draw water. King opens it up for draw water. Eyes darting, saw the run in the 18-yard box. Give and go from King, but there was no one on the end of the give. Wicks and Tarasenko combine. Wicks controls it. This has been pretty much the order of the day. They've had all the possession and nothing in the bank to show for it. Wicks again, see if we can pick the lock the other side. Or straight down the middle. Back to the side door. Tarasenko. Might go herself, Wicks. Went route 1A. Straight down the middle. Over G, who's pushed forward in this second half. And we are going to see our first change. Double change maybe. Wicks has come off, went on. Sorry, I'll clear that up. Wicks didn't go off. Vega did. And Marley Donsberg is now out there. So Lucy Wicks, bit of a smoke screen. Touch from draw water. King was dragged down. This is a little closer to goal than their previous free kicks. Holdcroft and Ruby King might have a look at this one. Marley Donsberg, fresh onto the scene, has cleared the rest of them out. So with their very first touch of the game. Free kick from about 25. Gets around the wall, the deflection. Adelaide Uni do enough to clear it out. Wouldn't that have been a turn up for the books? The very first seconds you're out there, taking a free kick and knocking it in. Didn't happen though. It's been 100,000 over in that other game. I'm not sure if you picked that up on the effects, Mike. Donsberg went to Holdcroft, who got herself out of trouble. Drew Water ended up getting it back. And I was right, I did see Laura Disney out there, but they've turned it over. Trimboli backs back the goal. Tataran squared, or wanted to square it. Was almost stranded, Trimboli. Tataran looked up, glanced, and I think she thought I might. Went the unselfish option, went to square it. Gray's ball just missed. Morgan picked it off. Long down the line to Frisbee, who was too long for her as well. Tarasenko. Another change this time for Adelaide Uni. Charlotte King, who started last week. She's back out on the track, and Isabella Ocello with the yellow card sits down. A few changes in those scores in the other matches. Campbelltown City have broken the deadlock with Metro Stars. They lead that 1-0. No change in Woodbury Vista have gone further behind. West Torrens Bacala lead that one now 4-1. Salisbury into 3-1 over the Comets, and West Adelaide have put another one past Flinders United, 8-0. Simmons, who's been a source of everything going forward for Adelaide Uni. Now on that outer side, but certainly stands out. Frisbee, cut inside, beautifully done. Good ball, back post. It was too long for Richardson. Retrieved that to Donsberg, got it further down the line. Richardson. This time loses out. Wicks. Tataran's there. Makes life hard. Wicks straight down the spine. Then all the way back. Trimboli hassled. First time from a long way. We'll mark the pressure down to Richardson. Caused some real worries for Trimboli. All of a sudden she had zero time. Had to just get rid of it somewhere, somehow. Might have been Charlotte King streaming into the 18-yard box. G trying to do the same. It's gone up a gear in this second half. 65 minutes gone. On the LED One World Sportal scoreboard. Frisbee lets it run, spins onto it. She's cut inside once, holds it up. Of course, we're here for RAA. Chat to a local who backs you and your team. Better to be a member with RAA. Here in the Apex Steel Women's National Premier League Round 18. Adelaide Uni lead this one 1-0. West Adelaide lead Flinders Uni 9-0. So as I said at the start of this second half, not a huge margin, 1-0. But the longer the time goes, with no change in the score, all of a sudden it becomes a game of chasey with the clock ticking down. Burke in a foot race with Wicks. Wins out, wins a corner. Panagakos again will be the draw card with her height. Starts at the front post, then will move to where she thinks she's going to be most dangerous. Again, she backpedals. It needs to be tipped over the bar by Trimboli, curling in dangerously. Sarah Morgan just trying to steal one. Go to ground G. Wicks. Tarasenko. Tataran loses out. Morgan wins it back. First time is good from Simmons. But for all the possession and momentum they had early on in Football SA, Adelaide Uni have got all of that now. Finding it very hard to piece anything together. The girls in red. Again, they find themselves trapped in their own half, trying to work their way through this Adelaide Uni defence, which has got them blocked up. Wicks and Gray and Wicks again. And Tarasenko King. Panagakos clears the danger. Football SA are going to retain the ball by way of a throw-in. And then give it straight back up. Richardson, as she's done quite often, safety first, get rid of it, get it out. This time a corner. They want to take it quickly. Goes deep to the back post. Cleared off the line by Burke. Second roll of the dice. Same spot. This time off the head. Got a bit on that too. It's gone over the back. And that makes it an even 10 for West Adelaide. Disney. Gray. And Tarasenko. Try to build one from the back. Gray loses out. Now Frisbee. Wicks was never going to let her run inside. Held her off. Disney's cut through it a couple of times. But they have been mighty dangerous from the set piece. Closing in on 72 minutes flat, gone in this second half, and Adelaide Uni lead it by one. Another one here. Morgan. Low and flat. She keeps it in, Morgan. Sells me up the garden path. Morgan, Burke. Bachero. Lights have gone out in the office up here. I'm still live by the looks of it. Blacked out 2 weeks ago. Almost electrocuted. But I'm still going. Could really do some lights in here. Great save from Trimboli. Got to get back to her feet. Spins inside. Frisbee did exceptionally well. So lights are out for me, unfortunately. Can't see a thing in the commentary box, but I'll keep punching on for you. Simmons. Richardson's there waiting to run onto it. Charlotte King, in fact. Jenkins clears. King dragged down. Bit of urgency now starting to sneak into the Football SA side. Time is of the essence. 15 minutes to go. Gray lays it back for Wicks. His through ball is cut off by Panagakanos, who allows Jenkins just to welt it out of there. King this time, the give and go did work. She just couldn't get to the second half of it. Jenkins. Comfortable save for her. Draw water, back to Wicks. Majority of the play in the second half has been on the outer side, closest to the two coaches' bunkers. Not helping me at all. Donsberg repeat throw-ins. Almost had the most unbelievable entry to this game. Came on, took a free kick, which off the deflection almost went in. Another change. Holdcroft is going to sit down. Draw water. Wicks. Draw water again. Adelaide Uni rush out of there. Defence has been rock solid. On the back probably of Simmons, who just let that one run. We've had about 7 minutes of play over on that wing. Which has included about 8 throw-ins. Finally we break onto the grandstand side of the ground. Burke releases Disney. In fact, it's Frisbee. Disney plays for the other side. Wicks won a chase for Disney. Wanted me to get her involved somehow, so I did. With the assistance of the long ball from Lucy Wicks. King, the ricochet came back to her. And there's the urgency starting to come into it. With 80 minutes gone, just 10 minutes remaining, playing for the throw-in. Hot action here in round 18 of the Apex Steel Women's National Premier League. Stakov, who's made her way out there. King brought down, that's probably going to draw a card as well. That it does. And ref was tracking Sam Maudsley. Had her in his sights. Didn't quite make the 18-yard box. Wicks, nice feet. Then unleashed a shot that was never going to trouble Jenkins. Who chews up every valuable second she can before retrieving it. Stay gave to Stakov, who went down. Simmons squares on the first time to Richardson, who couldn't finish it off. That would have definitely been curtains. On the One World LED Sportal scoreboard. Only 8 minutes to go. Here for RAA, chat to a local who backs you and your team. Better to be a member with RAA. Frisbee got it into the 18-yard box. Stakov. King, long. Referee's going to bring that all the way back to Lucy Wicks. Stolen by Simmons. Now Disney finds herself a chance. Again, Simmons is the blockage. Richardson couldn't get through Wicks. Clock still counts down. Nearly 85 minutes gone here at Service FM Stadium. Sophie Burke backwards to go forwards. Frisbee just bashed her way through. King was there, ends up with Morgan, danced through a couple. It's been good, Morgan, as well. Long, looking for Disney, who cuts in, squares it, it's picked off. Trouble cleared, but only for the time being. Wicks with the ball at her feet. Claudia Jenkins happy to, well, not going to be in any rush to take the free kick as a result of the offside flag. Well, the decision to move the games has paid off. Completely uninterrupted by any weather. Couldn't have asked for better conditions. Great. Disney, back to Wicks. Tarasenko trying to find a way through. Simmons. .88 minutes gone. 1-0 lead, Adelaide Uni. Coming off the 3-1 loss to Bacala. Draws a good save from Trimboli. Tataran got it onto her left boot, unleashed. Trimboli with, well, maybe a game saver, but they're going to have to act quick. Prince creeps it further down the line with her throw. King does the same. Flying out comes Jenkins. Got there in a hurry. And maybe pulled off the save that is Concrete's victory for Adelaide Uni. Real scramble in the middle of the pitch. King falls to her. Heavy touch. "90 minutes gone. Into out of time. So close now for Adelaide Uni. Tataran. No one cleared, and cleared with some force from Pacherio. It's been a second half full of throw-ins, and it seems to be the way that this one's going to end up. Ref checks the watch again. Bit of movement on the Adelaide Uni bench. As the whistle goes to end this one. Well, I thought they were shaking hands. There was a few other players shaking their opponent's hands as they're going off. Not the first time I've been led astray tonight. Heard the whistle. Getting the most out of the extra time watch is the referee late in this one. Gets over the back. Laid back to Trimboli, who clears. King has got some help out wide. Sends one for AVG to chase. Jenkins cleans up, makes a signal. Get out of here, let's kick it long. Well, I'll stop reacting to the crowd. That's the other crowd that's erupting like the whistle's gone. Again, the referee checks his watch. Draw water. Through. Wicks runs onto it. Could you get there first? She can't. Jenkins Now he blows his whistle. And now Adelaide Uni can high five and celebrate. Because the first half goal is what separates them at the end. And they win this one by that first half goal. Played every minute of extra time. But this round 18 clash at Service FM Stadium moved at the very last minute. Worth coming down for. Stayed out of the rain. But this one here finishes Adelaide Uni 1, Football SA 0.